The headlines. The joint meeting to prepare for the 19th session, the thematic session of the City People's Council 10th term from 2021 to 2026. It is forecast that this week, salinity intrusion in the Mekong Delta provinces will increase, reaching 40 to 60 kilometers deep into the mouths of the Mekong, Vàm Cỏ, and Cái Lớn rivers. Vietnam's internet speed in January 2025 was the highest in the previous 12 months. Hello, and it's good to see you back here in this edition of Continuous and Top News today. On February 10th morning, Standing Vice Secretary of the City Party Committee, also Chairman of the City People's Council, Phạm Văn Hiễu, chaired the joint meeting to prepare for the 19th session, the thematic session of the City People's Council 10th term from 2021 to 2026. In the meeting, the Standing Committee of the City People's Council and People's Committee agreed that the 19th session of the City People's Council is scheduled to take place in one session at 8 a.m. on the morning of February 19, 2025. In the meeting, the City People's Council will carry out personnel work under the authority of the City People's Council, consider and approve the proposal on establishing the Department of Home Affairs of Cần Thơ City on the basis of merging the Department of Labor and Values and Social Affairs and the Department of Home Affairs, establishing the Department of Finance on the basis of merging the Department of Planning and Investment and the Department of Finance, establishing the Department of Construction on the basis of merging the Department of Transport and the Department of Construction, establishing the Department of Agriculture and Environment on the basis of merging the Department of Natural Resources and Environment and the Department of Agriculture and Rural Development, establishing the Department of Science and Technology on the basis of merging the Department of Information and Communications and the Department of Science and Technology, establishing the Department of Ethnic Minorities and Religions on the basis of the City Ethnic Minorities Committee receiving additional functions, tasks, and organization of the state management apparatus on religion from the Department of Home Affairs, adjusting the payroll of civil servants in administrative agencies and organizations in 2025. Concluding the meeting, Mr. Phạm Văn Hiễu requested the Standing Committee of the City People's Committee to direct specialized agencies to focus on completing reports, submissions, and draft resolutions to be submitted at the meeting to ensure that the meeting is scheduled. Also on February 10th morning, Lieutenant General Nguyễn Xuân Giáp, Commander of Military Zone 9, and the delegation inspected and grasped the situation of military recruitment and preparations for the military handover ceremony in 2025 in Ninh District. Lieutenant General Nguyễn Xuân Giáp requested the District Military Service Council and its members to raise their sense of responsibility, grasp the quantity and quality of recruited citizens, promptly direct and proactively take measures to resolve problems arising before the type of military handover and reception, be proactive and prepare carefully in all aspects, do a good job of propaganda work, military backing policies, coordinate with local party committees and leaders to organize activities in the camp and the military handover and reception ceremony following regulations, solemnly, safely, economically, and effectively. Closely coordinate with the military receiving unit and ensure absolute safety of military transport vehicles. On the afternoon of February 9th, Colonel Hình Văn Hùng, Commander of the City Military Headquarters and Permanent Vice Chairman of the Military Service Council of Cần Thơ City, inspected preparations for the military handover ceremony in 2025 in Ninh District. Colonel Hình Văn Hùng inspected the actual location of the military handover ceremony, the content, program, and decoration of tents. After listening to the report on preparation for the selection and calling of citizens to join the Army of Nhân District, the command of the city military headquarters appreciated the preparation by the district's military service council, as well as the preparation for the military handover ceremony, which was carried out urgently, thoughtfully, closely, and following regulations. At the same time, it is noted that the localities continue to propagate the law on military service, the traditions of the army and localities, effectively implement the military back-in policy for young men joining the army. The military handover and acceptance ceremony program must be ensured according to regulations to be a truly joyful and exciting festival for young people to enthusiastically set out to defend the fatherland. In 2024, the total revenue of Kansas City Outstanding Billionaire Farmers Club was more than 74 billion Vietnam dong, creating jobs for 650 seasonal and regular workers. Club members contributed more than 800 million Vietnam dong to the construction of bridges, rural roads, charity houses, farmers' houses, and school supplies for students in difficult circumstances. The club was established in October 2023. Its members are typical farmers and businessmen of the city operating in the fields of rice production and trading, vegetable production, fruit tree planting, agriculture, pig farming, agricultural materials trading, tourism services combined with agricultural production. The club members have linked together and supported production experience, helping to reduce production costs and improve product quality to serve domestic and foreign markets. As traffic lights with gantry in Kansas City when put into operation, different green light waiting times are set and differ by about 20 to 30 seconds. This installation has been problematic in the past because some people who lack observation through the red light on their parking lane when they saw the green light on the adjacent lane. On the other hand, the type difference between green lights on the same side of the traffic light system created a lack of synchronization between vehicles. To overcome this situation, contributing to reducing congestion and red light violations, authorities have adjusted the waiting time at traffic lights. Accordingly, the waiting time for red, green, and yellow lights will be adjusted to be the same. Vehicles will have consistency when waiting for lights and moving. It is forecast that this week, the salinity intrusion in Mekong Delta branches will increase, with a data for per thousand salinity line at the mouth of Mekong, Vàm Cỏ, Cái Lớn rivers, reaching 40 to 60 kilometers deep. Saltwater intrusion in the Mekong River mouth affects the water intake of irrigation works located 45 to 50 kilometers from the sea during high tides. The Ministry of Natural Resources and Environment assesses that the total water resources in the Mekong Delta during the 2024-2025 dry season will meet the water needs for daily life, social security, economy, and environmental protection. However, the risk of local water shortages may still occur in some localities, especially some districts and towns in branches such as Tiền Giang, Bến Tre, Trà Vinh, Sóc Trăng, Bạc Liêu, Kiên Giang, and Cà Mau. The national internet speed in January 2025 was the highest in the previous 12 months. Da Nang City continues to be the area with the best mobile broadband network quality in Vietnam. Following in order are the branches and cities of Cần Thơ, Hồ Chí Minh, Hải Phòng, and Hà Nội. In general, the network quality in the branches and cities last month only improved compared to December 2024. According to newly updated data from the high-speed internet platform of the Vietnam Internet Center under the Ministry of Information and Communications, the average download speed of mobile broadband nationwide was recorded at 69.33 megabit per second. The average upload speed was 25.44 megabit per second. This is also the highest result in 12 months since January 2024. last but not least, we have the updated weather forecast. That's the end of this edition of Continuous. If you want to watch again in this bulletin, please visit our website, kentotv.vn. And thanks for being with us. Goodbye, and see you next time.